So what can you say about the Choir of Man? Other than it was bloody fucking amazing. I loved it, guys. I loved every minute of it. It was a fantastic show. I just loved it. So Tom, Dennis, Aidan, Pete, Johnny, Freddie, Mark and Connor, you guys were brilliant, fantastic. I loved it. It was such a great show. I really enjoyed it. Just to explain to anyone who doesn't know, the Choir of Man is a show in the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. It was there last year, and just recently, there a couple of months ago, they did the Australia Fringe. So they're back in Edinburgh again. It's a great show, full of great music, and you get to go up. What's great is they bring you up on stage, they give you a free beer, so when you're not singing and clapping and dancing, you get a free beer. And yeah, so I loved my cousin Tom brought me on stage. It was great to get on stage, and it was great to meet the cast and all. They were such lovely guys. Okay, so and again, Franny will just explain to anyone who hasn't seen the show, the stage is set up. You've got two bar swinging doors, kind of like the Wild West, almost like two swinging Wild West doors. And then you've got the bar, and it's actually real. And it has a keg with real beer called the Beer of Man. So it's just, and it was lovely beer, like just the amount of work they put into this set and all was fantastic. It's just absolutely brilliant. Now getting into the show itself, the show opens with a bang. You know, you start of a show, lights go down, then bang, the lads all come on, and it's Welcome to the Jungle, such a fantastic, lively opening number. The energy, guys, was fantastic, really brilliant. I loved the opening number. The energy you guys put into it was just phenomenal. Throughout the music and all, the action and all is narrated by Dennis Grindle, who is also a poet. So they were able to bring a bit of a poetic mix to it, which I thought was really good. And not only does he sort of identify everyone, here's this guy, here's Tom, here's Pete, here's everyone else. He also uses his words to comment on social issues and all. Like for instance, he talks about how a lot of pubs in the UK are being closed down and how much of a detrimental effect that is having on the community spirit. And I absolutely loved how he talked about that, because it's true, guys. Like, a pub isn't just a place where you go to have a drink. It's a place where you go to catch up with your mates or your friends, have a few drinks, you know, a few Christmas jars, catch up, spend time with family. Like, that's what a pub is. It's a community. So I loved how he emphasised that. Guys, like, after all, how many of us have made friends in the pub? Like, at the one end of the pub, we're like, oh, yay, how are you? So, guess that, guys. We just don't get alcohol in the pub. We build friendships, we build communities. The songs, guys, were brilliant. Yeah, as I said, you had Welcome to the Jungle. Then you had Wake Me Up by Ed Sheeran. Like, so wake me up when it's... That was just fantastic. And then, as I said, they bring people on stage during the show. So they brought this lady on during one of the numbers, and she got a cocktail. And she was sitting with the lad with the guitar, and he started serenading her with Teenage Dream. And I think she had to turn him down, but no, it was really great. I love how they connect with the audience. They break the fourth wall and connect with the audience. I love that. And also, in keeping with that, before that was the man who played the barman. He did a rendition of If You Like Pina Coladas, which was a little bit camp, but it was really funny and all. And then during the song, he, what was it? He was being carried through the audience. I was like, oh, please God, don't come my way. I'll probably drop him. But luckily he didn't. Like, no offense to me, but I just would have dropped you. Also, in keeping with talking about how the show made a bit of a social commentary, Dennis also talked about the issue of male mental health and how men are still afraid to talk and all. And he was saying, I fully agree there. Like it's okay, guys. This whole macho manly thing of not being able to talk about problems or issues, there's nothing wrong with it. It's very manly to talk about things. That macho stuff is nonsense. Just really good. And they used the song by Adele, Hello. Now, when I actually heard the song when it was released, I just thought, oh, that's okay. But when it was used for this purpose of addressing the mental health, I thought that was ingenious. Like, it really, like, the character who sang it, you could really tell he was someone who was in despair, was having problems, and he just wanted to be heard. And at the end of the song, all the lads crowded around him and said, it's okay, you can tell us, we're your friends, we'll talk. So, really well done on addressing that issue, guys, and especially in this day and age. So, really well done on that one. Then, another few highlights was 500 Miles, which during the song, one of the lads popped out and he came back in a kilt and bagpipes and sang. It was just so funny. And then they had they brought a fake urinal on stage, and you had the three of them all crowd together in this little urinal. It was so funny, like, and they were taking a piss and they were singing. It was so, and it actually looked like they were taking a piss, but it was just so funny and just So well done, like. And then my cousin Tom did his solo You're the Voice, and that was really good. I think everyone was singing along. Well, actually, all the numbers of music I've talked about have all been the best, so it's really actually hard to pick out what was my favourite. And then the ending music was really good. It was Bring Tomorrow On and The Parting Glass, really good rockish, really lively upbeat numbers. We were all up clapping and dancing when we weren't having our pint. It was just really lively and really exciting. Even when they finished and they did their bows, everyone was like, one more tune, and we got one more tune out of it, guys. It was just fantastic. So guys, The Choir of Man was a fucking brilliant show. I loved every minute of it. It was fantastic. And now, in the next couple of weeks, they're going on tour in the US. So that's going to be pretty exciting for them. So all the best. But no guys, the show was the choreography, the music, the dancing, the singing, everything, storyline and the acting, it was all just amazing. It was so great, such a joy to watch. I could watch it again. Actually, no, I could watch it 100 times more. But it was just fantastic. So well done, guys. And anyway, on that note, guys, I would to top off, I'm going to give you all a shout out. So I'd like to give I want to give a big shout out to Tom, Dennis, Aidan, Pete, Johnny, Freddie, Mark, Connor. Guys, all the best with the rest of the run in Edinburgh, and all the best on your tour of the US. So have a great show and stay awesome.